Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Liz, and welcome back to Terraria Journey Mode. In the last episode, we went to the left side of the screen, the west, and discovered the dungeon and went all the way to the ocean. And actually, no, that was the episode prior to that. We went exploring last episode, and we're just trying to get ready for the next big baddie, which is, of course, the Eye of Cthulhu. And before we can really do too much with him, we're going to want a bunch of gold. In fact, I'm going to make a ton of gold so that we can craft it into gold bars, which we need 25 of in order to be able to duplicate them. And that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to duplicate gold bars. We're going to get a bunch of gold, and we're going to upgrade all of our stuff. So, first of all, we probably want a gold pickaxe, or two. We'll duplicate that one. Let's go ahead and get a gold axe, or two. And we'll take the ones that we want more. It's windy. Kind of cool. Let's see. Gold broadsword. We'll probably want a couple of those as well. Let's get a couple of gold bows and gold armor. And I'm just going to get 2 of each just so we can just duplicate it a little bit easier. And this should give us everything we need for Eye of Cthulhu. Pretty straightforward. It should be pretty easy at this point. So let's see. Pointy or we don't want shoddy. And we're going to sell everything else. So hammers are nothing. So let's just get that. We have a deadly pickaxe and a normal pickaxe. And we have a forceful and a pointy. I actually want the forceful rather than the pointy because we're not going to be doing damage with it. We're going to be knocking things back if we want to use it. So we have the boots. None of this will have any abilities or anything like that. But we should be able to equip all that. And then we have a hurtful bow. Okay. And the neat thing is we can go ahead and sell everything to Alfred. And not, well, worry about it. We'll get a ton of money. In fact, we have our first platinum coin, which we can turn that into 100 gold coins, which we can then duplicate. And now we never have to worry about gold ever again. AKA, like, money. So, let's go ahead and sell some more stuff to him. And the big thing I want to do is I want to buy a piggy bank. And let's actually buy a mining helmet too. We'll buy 2. Why not? 2 piggy banks. So the piggy banks will get duplicated, and same with the mining helmet. I don't know if we're going to use the mining helmet, but let's go ahead and equip it in the vanity slot. And let's put our piggy bank down. Daniel, you're really in my way. So what are we going to want to do today? Well, the first thing we're going to want to do is we're going to want to head back underground. There's a couple of things that I'd like to try to find. And, yeah, let's just go ahead and use the mining cap. We don't need the defense. We're pretty defensive as it is. And we should be fine to kind of deal with things. I did equip the cloud in the bottle we got. And we are going to want those stars. So let's just grab that. Let's grab that star as well. And do we want to go down here? Yes. So what we're going to want is we're going to want to get into... Oh, hey. I didn't notice this before. Why did I not notice this? Let's get the living loom, the chair... And we'll take all of that. And let's go ahead and research what we can. We've already researched that stuff. All that stuff. Okay, never mind then. Not super useful then. So currently we have just a few things that we need to duplicate in terms of like ores and stuff. But I don't think they're ores that spawn in our world per se. We have to get them other ways. Oh cool, crimson torches. So I want to just kind of head downwards. And the plan is we need to find a couple of things. One, I would like to find some more chests so that we can potentially get another Eye of Cthulhu so that we can duplicate those. Or I guess I should say suspicious looking eye is what they're actually called. I don't see anything down there. So let's just dig through here. And eventually we'll have, you know, things like potions duplicatable, so we should be able to make all the potions that we ever want and all that kind of fun stuff, which that's going to make things a lot easier. Ow. Let's go ahead and take that dart trap. And we are unfortunately fairly close to a crimson biome. Oh hey, there's a undead miner. We'll need to kill a bunch of them later as well. But for now, let's just get as much stuff as we possibly can. The fact that there's a pressure plate on there is impressive to be... Ooh, I see that. There's emeralds right here. Do I not have a hook? I don't have a hook. Alright, so let's just... Oh my gosh, I can do this. Maybe not. Let's fly over here. And do something like that. We can mine all this because we have like super long range. I don't know why. I think it is because we're in journey mode. We have the super long range, but it doesn't matter. Ow. I keep hitting those. Alright. So let's just add torches as we go. Because torches are plentiful. We have infinite, in fact. And the idea here is just to try to find a few more things. So let's get off of there. Just stuff like this. If we can find the heart crystals, then we can get more health. But we're not gonna like use them. No, why would we do that? Also, we had a lot of gold on us. Right, I turned most of it into research. Actual research money. So once we find another suspicious looking eye, which shouldn't be too difficult if we can find some more chests. Like that's going to be the hardest part about this. Is just getting lucky enough to find some more chests and whatnot around. And then we should be able, I believe we'll have enough to duplicate and not have to worry about ever finding any more suspicious looking eyes whenever we want to fight the Eye of Cthulhu. So that's kind of the plan. We should be able to take him on with our current setup, even if we don't increase our life, because we have such high defense. Not like super worried. Of course, ooh, an armor depth meter. That's kind of cool. Salamanders. That was a trap that I barely missed. And we're going to want to go over here. I guess let's dig in right here. And just see where we can get to. There is going to be... You know, I realized we had the topaz. You know, we could probably do something like this. Let's get a bunch of topaz. I think we need an anvil. And can't we make a topaz hook? Oh hey, what are you? A green fairy. Let's go ahead and make 2. We can duplicate the one. We'll just break that. Don't need that anymore. And we'll equip the hook. Cool, now we have a hook. So I don't know what's the deal with the fairies. Those are new. Is he leading me to something? It leading me to something? Yes, in fact. Oh, that's kind of cool. So I have no idea where they came from. There's a house down there. That's something we want. And there's also another heart crystal. But now we have a hook. So it's going to be a little bit easier to get around. Let's put torches wherever we can manage. And yeah, just continue our little exploration. I guess let's go ahead and break in right here. Just because it's a little bit easier. Alright, so what do we have? One, we have a mouse statue. American explosives, that's something we can duplicate. And then we have another mace, which we can do nothing with. We can upgrade it. In fact, we can just go ahead and do that right now and duplicate it. So I guess let's loot all of that stuff. We'll break the chest. We didn't get anything that I wanted. I guess let's go ahead and get those kind of started to duplicate. We don't really need them, so I'm not like too concerned with them. Okay. Let's get some more torches down so we can see vaguely where we're at. That is water. Okay, let's get back up here. And hopefully we can find the last eyes that we want. But we'll see. This definitely goes... Ooh, more heart crystals. Which means more life. Means we should be able to get max life for the early game pretty much immediately. I'm glad I didn't hit that. Alright, we have explosives. And the detonator, which the detonator we actually don't need. But that is a big vein of gold. Something that if I was playing normally, I'd love to see. But as it is right now, it doesn't really matter. That's kind of the bad part about Journey Mode, is a lot of the, like, obviously this is supposed to be like almost a pseudo-creative mode, where you get infinite items. I like that you have to kind of work for them. It makes it kind of nice so you don't just, so it's not just boring. Kind of makes a little bit of a, almost a challenge. Gloom statue. Which is nice. And it's just kind of, it's a different way to do the whole creative style game mode. But the only bad thing about it is, like, a lot of the things that you'd be excited to see normally, you're not going to be. Let's go ahead and just get things out of our inventory. We get plenty of the mushrooms. There's a water chest. That's kind of nice. More heart crystals. There's a ton of things down here. Okay. So I guess we can throw this stuff away. If it's not duplicatable for us, we don't really need it. Okay. We do actually need to fight these guys, though. Alright, let's get this. What are these? Spore bats. Oh, cool. Those are new. Alright, let's see, another statue. And we should be able to research all those. Cool. So what do we have in here? Sand bucket, guarding flippers. Cool. And a water chest, which we've had before, so that's not as exciting. Let's... Oh wow, we're low enough to get lava. That's kind of cool. And we're into a underground desert. That's not good. But this is new. Alright, first of all, let's go ahead and open the power menu. Research. Research. We've already had the sand castle. We'll get the flippers. Lead ore can be placed. I also need to, like, not keep this much cobblestone on me. Or I guess just stone blocks, whatever. Gold ore. Okay. So what do we have in here? Anything cool? I mean, the broken storm spear is kind of cool. And that's something we can go ahead and research. It has like sparks. That's really neat. And then the other thing is... we might have enough jester arrows at this point. We have a sandstone chest. That's really cool looking. It almost looks like a crate. Ooh. Let's see. We have sunflowers. That is a new painting. And we want to go this way. And let's get through here. Cool. Oh, hey, there's another chest. There's a gold chest right below us. So, if we can just find one more suspicious eye, that's all I'm asking for. And... we got one. Cool. Got an angry cloud in the bottle. That's better than the one we have. Please. Leave me alone. Alright, let's go home. That's all we really needed. Alright, so we are going to keep money in here. That should be fine. Let's talk to you. I'm gonna sell you my cloud in the bottle, my sandcastle bucket. A lot of this stuff I'll probably just go ahead and get rid of. But like chests we'll keep, why not? We might use those later. And these are things that I don't have. Let's see, let's deposit that in there. That goes in there, that goes in there. And then in here, that stuff. We have suspicious looking eyes as well as life crystals. We can go ahead and duplicate both of these. And then we can increase our health with the life crystals. Miscellaneous. And we'll go ahead and get the 200 health. That's the most we can get currently. I wonder how much those sell for. Then we can get some suspicious looking eyes. Wow, that is a platinum. Cool, let's quick stack all that. The platinum even goes in there, which is nice. And let's see, what else do we want to grab? Do we have enough? Almost have enough fallen stars. That's really close. Jester arrows. We have plenty of those. We can also make some more flaming arrows. So we can duplicate those as well. Let's get those taken care of. And let's go ahead and get, I guess, consumables? Yeah, let's get a full stack of those. See, seeds need to go in here. We'll get those later. Flares as well. Cool. So anything else that we can immediately, like, take care of? Almost have enough dirt to get infinite dirt. That's everybody's dream. Let's go ahead and keep the stars on us, because those are pretty close. Okay, so we're going to do something that didn't necessarily expect that we'd do. Where do we want to fight the boss? I guess let's just go off to the left, and we're going to change the time of day. So being a pseudo-creative mode, we can just immediately go into the power menu, time menu, and we're going to change it to dusk. Of course, a blood moon is rising. That's okay, actually. I guess we'll go through a blood moon. We can get a couple of unique things, but let's set up some torches. Just some light, so you guys can see fairly well. And yeah, we're barely taking any damage. And let's kill these guys that are right next to us, and we'll go ahead and summon in the Eye of Cthulu, because why not? We're also going to get banners, which is kind of cool. We should be able to duplicate those. And yeah, let's go ahead and summon in Eye of Cthulu. So we get this cool little boss, and we can, well, probably kill him pretty quickly. We have gesture arrows, which are very powerful, as well as, I mean, we can just throw shurikens at him as well. That's not going to do as much damage, but the gesture arrows do, what, almost 20 damage, and they cut through everything. Now granted, the next phase of his, he has much less health, so this should be pretty easy, and I fully expect it will be, but this will allow us to kind of continue on. Yeah, he's almost dead. Now, I actually don't know what his boss AI is going to be like, because it's been a very long time since I've played Terraria in anything but expert mode. So, I mean, the fact that he drops all his items is kind of weird. But we have Crimtine Ore, which, let's go ahead and summon another one. Just to get more stuff. And kind of the idea with this is, he does have some drops that we can get, which would be nice, but for the most part, like, we just want the Crimtane Ore, so that we can upgrade our pick. But yeah, this is going to be really easy just because full gold armor, you're usually not expected to have that by the time you fight the Eye of Cthulu. And so this is very easy. We can just kind of tank all the attacks. We can just use our sword if we wanted to. And there's not much concern. That is a little bit of the downside of this journey mode, but it's not supposed to be difficult at all. It is supposed to be easy. I mean, we could just go into God mode and he would never be able to even hurt us. Which I am going to try not to do that at all in this series. But if we get to, like, the big guy, the Moon Lord, and we have issues, I'm not going to struggle too much. We'll try it once normally, and then we'll do whatever we need to beat the boss. So I'm gonna let the Blood Moon kind of do its thing. Mostly just because I want to try to get a couple of items. But we need to duplicate Crimtain. And yeah, so that will unlock the next kind of set of things, which includes, well, we're going to be able to start looking at, like, I guess it's not the Eater of Worlds in a Crimson world, it is the Brain of Cthulu, which should be pretty straightforward. I was found, I don't know, I think the Eater of Worlds is slightly easier than the Brain, but at the same time, like, it's not that bad of a boss. The Crimson is definitely easier in terms of... Oh, hey, it's the Groom. The Crimson is definitely easier in terms of terrain, but I think the Bloody Tear... Now, that's one I don't know. And also, the Bride. Yeah, the Crimson is a little bit easier with... in terms of, like, getting around. But is definitely harder in terms of enemies. The enemies just kind of hit a little bit harder. And there's also a little bit more variety. But, yeah, we should be good. What is this thing? Consumable. Summons a Blood Moon. Oh. Cool. That is a new item. I wonder if you can craft those. I actually don't know. But that's really nice. Blood Moons on command. And we need 2 more Fallen Stars. We're so close. Now give me the other thing I want. There is a really important thing that we can get that I'd love to have. You know, I realized, isn't there a... Yeah, there's a bestiary. We might be able to figure out... So yeah, these guys, they have some drops. We'll look at that in a second, because I have not really done that all that much. I wonder what it says about the like zombie drops. We don't have enough of them killed. Some of these will say something, I'm sure. Let's see, let's go on to the next page. Eye of Cthulu. We can see all his drops. He has 3 drops that we have not gotten, so we'll want to kill him enough times to get those. But the thing is, the Bride... I don't have any information about them. Alright, let's kill all these guys. Still haven't seen the thing that I wanted, but it's whatever. So yeah, I think that is going to be where we're going to end off today's episode. Next time, I think what we're going to do is start looking at... you know, I'm going to use the power menu again. We're going to go ahead and turn it to day. So what we're going to do... let's head back to the base. Let's get the Crimtain, all that kind of stuff taken care of. I want to look around the bestiary a little bit just to kind of see what it's like. See what all information we can find out. But the plan is going to be to head to the Crimson. I know we didn't upgrade our base today, but that's something we'll do later. Let's quick stack all that. Cool. So we have a whole bunch of Crimtain. Let's get a bunch more. And we should be able to make Crimtain bars. And we'll just go ahead and duplicate those. And we can start making things like the weapons and whatnot. But I think we need more in order to make everything? I actually don't know. I don't remember. Oh, hey, traveling merchant. Crafting. What do we need for the pick? Oh, right, we need the next thing. Right. I always forget that. go ahead and sell all of this. We can get a life form detector, a fedora, a birdie rattle. Okay. Star Princess. Yeah, we'll just buy all of his stuff. Cool. So I have a lot of things to duplicate. I want to see... I wish I knew how to make this. But that's not a material, so... let's grab, like, I don't know, maybe Crimtane? What all can we make with this? I mean, there is the armor set, which does require other things. I'm not sure. Anyways, let's go ahead and craft another flaming mace. It's normal. And yeah, we can just kind of start working on... I will duplicate a bunch of the stuff. What's... oh my gosh, it's a little star. That's adorable. We have a fedora. Life form analyzer. That's always nice. Some vanity stuff. And then this, someone's a baby harpy. Oh my gosh, that's adorable. Doesn't actually do damage, so it is a pet. So we have to decide between the harpy and the star. We have our top hat, all that kind of fun stuff. So lots of cool things. We definitely need to do a little bit of work still, but I put that away. And that. So yeah, that is going to be it for today's episode. Next time we're going to take on the Crimson, I do believe, and go from there. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye!